from the bottom of my heart. Anything that you want in life, you can have. So if you don't have it, or if you're not working every day 100% to achieve it, that tells you you don't want it. Whether or not you can accept that yourself is a whole nother story. But yo, it's your boy D, and we are back at it again with another video. I'm super excited about this video because this is the first video where I've taken feedback from the comments that I've received and we get to talk about it. And it's now a discussion, like a community-based discussion. Instead of me just talking to the camera by myself, now we're actually building a community, which was the original goal of this whole channel. If I could help one person, I know I'm doing something, and that's enough for me. So, quick shout out to Koyomi and Lionel. You guys are the reason why I'm coming out with this video today. And your perspective made me think more about why I believe things I believe. And we're going to discuss what we were saying in the comments earlier, which is the title of this video. You're not doing enough. Is anything under 100% enough? I'm here to tell you no, and I'll explain why. So, in the concept of anything under 100 is not enough, even if you're above the 50% mark, if you're doing it most of the time, 70%, 80%, 90%, even 99%, that is not enough to get where you need to go. It has to be 100% or nothing. Why do I say that? Because either you're the type of person who stands on your morals and principles and lives the way that you truly believe you should live, or you don't and you let life happen to you via feelings, whims, and emotions. If you decide you're going to do something and you decide you're going to live a certain way, stand on your morals, stand on your ground, stand on your 2 feet. Because anything less than that is you saying that you don't deserve that reality. And let's talk about it. So what does 100% even mean? 100% means putting the maximum effort needed or required to achieve your goals. And I wanted to make that very clear because what it doesn't mean is 100% equals 100% maximum effort. That's not the case. If it doesn't take 100% effort to achieve your goal in the time frame that you set for yourself, then there is no need to overexert yourself. How do you know how much effort you should be putting? How do you know what actions you should be taking? Via your plan. We talked about this in the planning video. You have to have a plan. This is the key ingredient. If there is no plan, it is simple wishful thinking. You don't even know what you're doing. If you're doing it right, if you're doing it wrong, if you're doing it enough, if you're doing too much. You need the plan. And as a matter of fact, if you don't follow your plan, it'll tell you 2 things. One, if you decide that you wanted to do extra, if you want to do more, if you want to overexert yourself, as I was saying, it tells you you don't believe in your plan. Because if you followed your plan to the T, and if you believe the plan would get you to where you want, all you would need to do is follow the plan. And if you do more because you wanted to get there faster, then you need to rework your plan, because you have a goal and you have a time frame to hit that goal. If you're doing more work because you want to get to that time frame faster, you got to ask yourself, why did I even have this original time frame? Is it limiting beliefs? It could be anything. Why do you want this new time frame? Because you want it faster, so soon. And I just really wanted to point out that this could be a very dangerous slippery slope, because it was for me. And I'll say it like this. Urgency is key. When someone is urgent, when someone is actually like, I need to get this now, it's because they can't accept the reality that they're currently in. That's why they're doing everything they can to change it. Right? Right. But at the same time, anything that is worth having takes effort and time. Because if it didn't, everyone would have it and it wouldn't be worth having. Excuse me. I'm gonna drink some water because I feel that throat tingling. Right. So, do you even know why you want your goal when you want it? And on top of that, if you want it sooner, are you willing to sacrifice in proportion to how soon you want your goal? Because it's two sides of the same coin. 100% effort, full laser focus on one thing will get you there faster, but you lose out on other aspects of life. Are you willing to give up those other aspects of life, even if it's temporarily in your season of life, to achieve what you want to achieve now? You got to think about these kinds of things, because everyone wants what they want tomorrow. But are you willing to sacrifice everything for it? Food for thought. So now we get back to, why aren't you following your plan? Because anything less than 100% is not following your plan. I want to make that abundantly clear. If you are not following a plan, then you have no idea where you're going. It's simply wishful thinking. And on top of that, to be able to understand and to be able to track where you are on your journey, dude, this sickness is not making it help to talk. Ooh, excuse me. Like I was saying, when you're following this big goal and you have these plans, do you have the daily actionable steps that you can measure? Because you can't measure how you're doing. How do you know how you're doing? Right? And if you don't have a concise goal that concretely, step by step, lays out how to get to where you want to go, how do you even know you're going to end up there? Are you hoping for it? Because that's crazy. Are you just wishing, praying upon a star that is going to happen if you just think that you want it enough? And let me tell you, if you think like that, you don't want it enough. Because the people that do want it, they make the plan and they make it happen. I promise you, from the bottom of my heart, anything that you want in life, you can have. So if you don't have it, or if you're not working every day 100% to achieve it, that tells you you don't want it. Whether or not you can accept that yourself is a whole nother story. But anything that you want in life, you will do. Because if you are truly uncomfortable, you want to be comfortable where you are. But you are comfortable where you are. You want this reality more than the reality that you think you want, because of comfort. And if you're not understanding why the actionable steps and the measuring is necessary on your way to achieve your goal, let me give you an example. Let's just say you're driving from New York to LA. Seems pretty simple in today's age, except you don't have a map, you don't have a GPS, there are no road signs, and you don't know where the gas stations are. The gas station is important. Keep that in mind. So, which way will you turn? Which highway will you enter? Where would you take your routes? Where will you refuel on the gas? You don't know. There is no way to know because there's no map. There's no road map, right? And that is the exact same correlation with your plan. You don't know where to go. You don't know what to do. You're going to run out of gas, which is your motivation, your discipline, your energy, because there's no light at the end of the tunnel. And this is why a plan is just so important. Beyond just the actionable steps and the measuring stick, the number one reason why is because of that light at the end of the tunnel. The belief. How, in our talk about self-reliance, how could you rely on a plan that isn't concisely thought up? If there's no A to Z steps, if it's A, B, C, X, Y, Z, and everything in the middle is all jumbled, how could you put your faith in that? If you put your faith in that plan, you're actually, I'm not gonna say stupid, but you're delusional. You think wishing upon a star is gonna be enough. And the moment you realize that it isn't gonna be enough and that you're not gonna get what you want, it's going to be too late for regrets. It is now or never. It is, you either are that person who does the work or you aren't. There is no such thing as I have to do the work sometimes, but I'll get it back next time. That just tells you that you aren't there, that you aren't that person, that you aren't who you need to be. So here's a mental trick that I personally use. It could be a little bit unhealthy for other people, but I just want to point it out because this is what really got me flowing in my upward spiral of my taking action, of my actual full accountability of myself. And that is, frame the situation in a way where you won't be able to live with yourself if you took the easy route, in quotes. Easy route being anything other than what your plan requires. An example, the quitting example about not going to the gym. Let's just say I go to the gym every day, but let's just say I'm the type of person who goes to the gym sometimes right now, which is the majority of people. Most people actually don't go at all, but let's just say you only go once a week and you want to go that one time a week, but you're feeling lazy in bed. There's only two options. Are you the type of person that is going to do the doing to achieve your goal or not? Are you a doer or are you a quitter? And that easily gets me out of bed because I know I'm not a quitter. In fact, I would not be able to live with myself thinking that I am a quitter, that I let life decide what it wants. Yeah, I don't control my fate. That's scary to me. Like, that is genuinely frightening. Not believing in myself, not believing in my plan, not wanting the best for myself. And this is not to say that I've never been unmotivated, because for a long time I would always skip out based on the feelings I have at the time, based on the self-betrayal, any excuse I can make for myself at the time to make myself feel better for not following through and committing with my plan. But this is what I mean by 100 or 0. Because the second you realize that it's actually 100 or 0, and there is no in between, 99% and down is failing. You're not doing enough. You're not going to get to where you want to go. Are you okay with accepting that? Me personally, absolutely the fuck not. I know where I'm going to go in life. I know I decide my fate. I have it planned out. I'm following my plan. I'm measuring my plan. And above all, and I hope you're really feeling it from the way that I speak right now, I believe in it. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. Why? I have my whys. I have my plan. And I know I'm the type of person that follows through every single time, because I've proven that with myself every single time. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out The Power of Self-Reliance. That is a must, because once you start building that inside you, there is no such thing as, oh, I'm gonna get it next time. It's now or never. It's either you do or you don't. And lastly, I almost forgot. I was about to end the video, but I really want to reiterate exactly what I'm saying. A plan is the key, guys. A plan is the vehicle that will get you to your goals, which is why it is so important. Now I'm stuttering. If you know what you want in life, stop fantasizing about having it and instead create a plan that'll get you there. Do you know what you want in life? And more importantly, do you know why? If you find the answer to that question, the real answers to that question, you're gonna be 100%. There is no 0%. There's no going back to that kind of lifestyle. And on that note, guys, I appreciate you. Love you so much. Thank you, guys. I don't know if you realize, but we're getting comments, we're getting some views, we're getting likes. I never thought this would even be possible. And this wouldn't have been possible without you guys. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for existing. You guys made me realize something about myself that I didn't realize. And it's only been maybe like a week of uploading videos. So let's keep killing it. Let's destroy all these limiting beliefs. Elevate each other. Iron sharpens iron. Holla.